Okay, in this question, this is number 2 of the worksheet. I put up the mean and standard deviation to examine the computer and to repair the computer. So question A looks like this. We're creating a new random variable called W, which is x1 plus x2. Well, W is going to be just the total time we need to wait for the computer from the time we drop it off until the time it's ready to be picked up. Using the formulas from the formula sheet that I had you write down, and I'll go ahead and paste those up here. Okay, there, it's like magic. It appears. Using the formulas now, the x is going to be x1, the y is going to be x2, and a and b are both 1 because the coefficients of x1 and x2 are 1. So the mean of W is just going to be the mean of x1 plus the mean of x2. Well, they tell us what the means are right up here. 28.1 plus 90.5. And so the mean wait time is 118.5 minutes. And there's the mean. Okay, remember, do not use standard deviation. You want to find the variance first, and then you do standard deviation when you're done. So variance of W is equal to the variance of x1 plus the variance of x2. Now we fill in what we know, 8.2 squared plus 15.2 squared, and according to my calculator, that's 298.28. And so then you take the square root of it to find sigma of W. So the square root of 298.28 is 17.2708, and that's your standard deviation. Easy, right? Okay, let's take a look at B. That's a mistake. I bet I can erase that. Yep, I can. There. Okay, B uses a different, or looks at a different random variable. The worksheet calls it W. I'm going to call it C because it stands for something. $1.50 x1 plus $2.75 x2. If it costs $1.50 a minute to diagnose and it costs $2.75 a minute to fix the computer, then C is going to be the total cost it takes to fix the computer. Mu of C is $1.50 mu of x1 plus $2.75 mu of x2. You see where we're getting these numbers. This is the A, this is the B in our formula up there. So we can then just plug in what we know, $1.50 times 28.1 plus 275 times 90.5. And if we figure that out on the computer, we get that the mean is equal to 291.025. And these units are the same as the units of the variables, so that's going to be dollars. The variance of C is equal to 150 squared times the variance of x1, so 8.2 squared plus 275 squared times 15.2 squared. And that's going to equal 1898.53, and taking the square root of all of that, we end up getting 43.5721. And standard deviation units are also in the same units as the mean. So those units will be dollars too. Okay, we'll do part C on the next recording, so look for the next one on the list on YouTube.